Oh. No, we never played Soggy Waffle. I don't know if that one is real. Sadly, it is. Really, it's like not just from a movie. Someone here has done it. I've witnessed it? Really? That's like, no disrespect. Edward 40 Hands, bad idea, lots of fun. The second one of the motherfuckers at a party says, let's all jerk off onto a saltine and whoever goes last has to eat it, that dude's not invited back. That's a party foul, like, the capital offense. Be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I thought we were gonna play like fucking flip cup or boat race or something like that. Your ass said let's do mutual masturbation and then the last person has to eat like 9 dudes cum? What the fuck are you talking about? You're freaking us out, man. You're the one who keeps bringing up the college stories? Well, that's what I'm saying. If we weren't doing it, my gut reaction is not that many people were doing it. So that one I always thought was overstated, but I don't know, maybe not. We're college. No, I'm not going to say it. We're college guys. Of course we love to eat cum. I guess I am saying it. My roommates in college would clear 2 liters of unfiltered Everclear every weekend. They now work in aerospace engineering. That's something that's crazy about going to like a decent school, is that literally like the dudes I lived with are like in serious jobs in positions of power in the world. And I've seen them do like the fucking dumbest shit you could ever imagine. But that's just life. They still use the G chat at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. Well, you know, listen, March is a slow month. There's not that many crowns. Not that many cavities to fill. You know how it goes. I lived with a dude who didn't wash his socks. He would just buy new ones. That's definitely crazy. That's definitely insane. Was it XQC? I did see XQC say it's actually cheaper for him to buy new shirts than to do laundry. And the fucked up thing is that given the amount of money that he makes like per hour, it actually probably is, but you can't do that in your life. That's my advice to you. You can't start valuing it in lots of positions. If you have like a normal job, you can evaluate your time the way that like your business or your job evaluates your time. Like if you get paid $50 an hour and you're like, do I really want to do this thing on the weekend? It's going to take 2 hours. That's like $100 of my time. That might make sense. But if you make like $20,000 a day, you have to stop doing that or you will literally never do anything. The logic falls apart. I read that interview with Mr. Beast where he's like, he doesn't go out on dates with his girlfriend because he values his time at $100,000 an hour. So he's like, is this date worth $200,000? I'm like, buddy, if you might as well just fucking die at that point. Oh, I guess I'm not going to take a shit because the shit's going to take me 1/6 of an hour. That's like, 16 grand right there or something like that. You got to divorce the personal version of you from like the economic generator version of you. I'm not going after them. I mean, they're living in a different stratosphere than me. I'm just giving them a piece of advice. Or alternatively, like marry someone who won't put up with that logic. Because if I was ever like, you know, if Kate was like mow the lawn, and I was like, well, I could mow the lawn, but mowing the lawn's going to take me an hour, and a sponsor would pay me, you know, X dollars. Is it really worth this much money for me to mow the lawn? She would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? The grass is tall. Mow the lawn. Like, that's how real people live. Like, there's shit that you got to do, brother. It doesn't matter. Your fucking online alias Monday to Friday, there's shit to be done. Okay, hold. I'm just saying, I'm not even saying like, oh, people will like be mad at you if you say this. I'm saying like for you to have some quality of life and enjoyment out of your life outside of being a streamer. You got to remember that it's the real world that's real, and it's the stream world that's fucking like fantasy land. I mean, honestly, if I was at that level, I would just pay people to do stuff I don't want to do. I don't know. I mean, this is where I now veer into like maybe insane territory, like armchair philosopher territory. My take is that if you outsource all the shit that you don't want to do, the human brain is just designed to acclimate to that, and then you're going to have like new shit that you don't want to do. Like you can't outsource all of your pain because your brain is designed to make more, as sad as it is. Like your brain is always going to be like, oh, imagine how much better my life would be if this one inconvenience didn't exist. Then it's going to be like, wow, look at how good my life is because of these conveniences that I have access to. So I think that's what, like, you gotta, even if you're like a mega celebrity streamer, I think you gotta fucking do the dishes, bro. My 2 cents, you gotta do the dish. I think it's a fool's gamble to be like, I'm above that stuff now. Because you gotta stay normal. Because at the end of the day, like, well, I don't know, maybe this is getting a little too into the values that people have. Your values might be different. Like, what are the values that give people fulfillment in their life? What are the activities that give them fulfillment? Hobbies they find enjoyable, you know, spending time with your family, exercising, reading books, whatever, like learning stuff. That stuff, I think, is basically the same whether you're poor or like a billionaire. So you got to maintain like some connection to the foundational human condition. Otherwise, you're destined to be miserable forever. Oh, that was a good jump. So I think like growing up, at least as a streamer, at first you're like, whoa, this is sick. I can maintain the lifestyle of like my dreams as a 12-year-old for the rest of my life. I could just play video games like 12 hours a day, and then like if shit gets dirty, I could just pay someone else to deal with it so I could play more video games. Like that, it sounds great, but then like the older you get, the more you're like, I don't know. I think the mature approach instead is to be like, you know, I'm going to accept that there's going to be times in life where I have to do things that I don't want to do, but that's the price you pay in order to also, you know, reap some sort of fulfillment out of it. Apparently Zuck just plays Civ in his free time and then watches videos about Civ. No, well, no, like I'm not saying you got to hand it to Mark Zuckerberg, but he also like hunts and butchers his own meat and is like a super insanely good like Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner and stuff like that. Like he's got hobbies that I'm not that interested in, but he's doing something, you know? He runs a sub 25K. He's in like he's in like kill your ass shape. Like, I don't know if he has abs, but he definitely strikes me as like a 120-pound man that you don't want to get on the bad side of. Tech billionaire dipped in Mama Liz's kill your ass oil. Huge jump. Okay, now don't fuck with this part, man. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's also crazy to me because, like, you know, 10 years ago, and he's still my enemy, don't get me wrong, but 10 years ago, Mark Zuckerberg was like public enemy #1. Is it that other tech billionaires have become so outwardly worse than him that he appears relatively normal by design? Like, he's still a quirked up dude, don't get me wrong, but it really seems like, looking at it now, and you compare Elon Musk to Mark Zuckerberg, you're like, Mark Zuckerberg seems to just be posting pictures of like his family and being like, we went camping this weekend. And he has like 2 or 3 kids with a woman that he's been married to, who he met in college. He's pursuing hobbies that are personally fulfilling to him, and probably is not addicted to horse tranquilizer, like, et cetera, et cetera. I don't hate divorcees, I'm just saying. I mean, Elon Musk has 12 kids. He's entered the weirdness zone for number of kids. Elon is pulling aggro, that's so true. He actually might be one of the greatest tanks that the billionaire class has ever seen. Like, dude has a taunt build for sure. What are we at? 1022. Okay, okay. Elon plus Grimes still does not seem real. Elon with his fucking the Mandarin, all white Mandarin suit with Grimes on the red carpet. We should have known, man. We should have known something wasn't right. Actually has 7 kids. I'll own up to that, okay? I literally thought he had 12 kids. 7's still like a lot, don't get me wrong. Is substantially less crazy than 12. 2 is a lot. No, it's not. 2 is normal. See, in the same way that you sometimes keep me tethered to the normal world, I have to keep you tethered to the normal world. Having 2 kids might actually be like the most normal number of kids to have. Is it a lot when your ass has shit to do? I'm sure it is. 3 is like the last normal number. 4 kids is definitely crazy. I mean, it's crazy, but socially acceptable. 5 is where you start to go. Like, if I met someone with 5 kids, I would be like, really? You're my age, you got 5 kids? How many does Sips have? I think he has 4. I turned 32 this year. I have 5 kids, no joke. I don't have anything to say. Like, I don't have anything negative to say. I don't have anything positive to say. I guess what I would say is if you have 5 kids, I bet, like, that's fulfilling for you. Because it's the kind of thing, like, I don't think you get to 5 kids by accident. You could definitely get to, like, 2 or 3 by accident, but I think you plan to have 5 kids. In 2024, at least. It was even in 1901, it might be a little different, but you can fuck up after planning, though. Yeah, but like, come on. Like, listen. You can have like a prophylactic malfunction or something like that, or like a missed dose of birth control. But when you have 5 kids, if you were like 3 of them are accidents, I'm like, were they accidents or were you like raw dog fucking and then you got pregnant? Like, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not gonna sit here and let you tell me lies. What do you mean 3 of them are accidents? What happened? Oh, well, you know, I had unprotected intercourse and came inside, but I just didn't want to conceive. That's not a fucking accident. That's on purpose. That's the way you do it on purpose. Oh. Paper Mache Mephistopheles, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. Vasectomy life is where it's at. I'm just like, I'm not in a rush, I guess. I'm not anti-vasectomy by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm like, I'll just get that shit when I'm like 44. Play the long game a little bit. Why 44? I don't know, because it's like 10 years away. Then people, they always think that like I'm scared of the surgery or something like that. They're like, it's actually a really simple procedure. I'm like, yeah, I don't want my shit seared shut yet. I don't know, like, just give me some time to figure out where we're going as a family here. Like right now, we don't want more kids, but our kid is 3. Maybe when our kid is like fucking 11 and she's like, I don't want to talk to you anymore, mom and dad, we might feel differently. Time to re-up. Oh, man. Fuck it, we go again. Hello, hospital? We'd like a new child. Our current one is mean. She's going through a mean phase. Red seal balls. So true. Dipped in Mama Liz's polychrome oil. They can be reversed. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I just don't want to go through it if I don't like have to. You know, once I get the red seal of approval that is like, we're done, I'll set up the vasectomy for like the fastest possible time that I can. It'll probably be like 4.5 years from the date that we decide, but still. But I'm just chilling for now. I'm not that worried about it. Oh. Okay, for the love of God, Don't fall down without at least attempting the jump this time. See, I'm scared. I'm scared to let go. Now I'm not scared. Why? I had a vasectomy when I had 3 kids. Now I got 4. Well, like, isn't that the secret sauce of the vasectomy is that you have to shoot, like, not to be crass, but don't you have to shoot, like, 60 loads after that to empty the chamber? And then, like, the doctor is like, take your time, and then every single patient is like, I'll see you next week. Is that real? It's I read that it's like there's something about like you gotta they don't test your sperm right away after the vasectomy. They wait until you shoot like 30 to 50 loads and then they're like come in. It's true, you gotta clear it all out. How sick would it be if, like, if you worked at Home Depot, the drug test was a semen test instead of a piss test? You'd be like, it's fucking drug test day, let's go! Me on head lice checking day in the 3rd grade. Yes! Oh, man. Hi, Tomo. You guys see the finale for season 2 of The Traitors? They really told MJ double it and give it to the next guy, huh? They fucking hate her ass, bro. The reunion? My ass will not watch the reunion because I do not have mental illness. But I did finally see the finale last night. I stopped watching after the subreddit turned on Dan. They seem to be more pro-Dan now. Mid-season, there was a heavy anti-Dan, pro-Phaedra contingent that swept through. Post-reunion, it seems like a lot of the reaction is like, man, why are people still mad at this guy for something he did in a game? It actually reflects poorly on them. Which is more like introspection than I expected from a reality TV subreddit. I was impressed. Oh, what a jump, man. Why does Dan's wiki page said he died 2 days ago? No, man. No! No, I don't trust it, bro. I don't trust it. Hold. He sucked out the plane live on stream. Oh, man. They're arguing about Jackbox in the Discord. It's over. Oh, no. What happened? They didn't like the joke? The invisible man looks like a cross between nothing and air? That was better. better. Hey, NL, should I make a TikTok account? Probably not, I would say. I don't think there's like a good EV on it necessarily, and the best TikToks tend to be reposted to other platforms anyway. There's probably worse things you could do with your time, though. What about a Twitter account? 100% no. That's it. It's too late to get in and get anything good out of it. Hold. What about a Twitch account? Sure, why not? Hey, NL, you're like the Ludwig of Squeakses. So true. The Ludwig of Squeakses. I don't want to go off on a rant here, but does anybody else think that NL is the Ludwig of Squeakses? Sometimes you got to be careful, though. Squeaks might actually be here. Can I say something is not negative to any streamer? And you guys are going to -2 me. And it's my honest opinion, but you have the right to -2 me. Stardew Valley update coming out. Worst thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. I fucking hate this game, man. I hate all my favorite streamers are playing it. They're all making fucking pea farms and taking little porcelain dolls to Vanessa at the Strawberry Festival so that they can get married in like 12 seasons or something like that. I just get it out. Bring back Supermarket Simulator, man. Bring back Supermarket Simulator. What was that? I thought you didn't watch anyone. I catch a little bit of Chib on occasion. Catch a little bit of Justin on occasion. Would you rather watch it or a Tarkov wipe? The streamers I would rather watch them play Tarkov than Stardew Valley. But as soon as someone becomes serious about playing Tarkov, I don't like watching them play Tarkov anymore. I don't know, I'm not trying to tear down Stardew Valley. I'm just taking up the vanguard of the Stardew Valley haters. I just think it fucking annoys me. The people are like, I like it because it's cozy. And then when you watch them play the game, they have like 17 spreadsheets open. And they're like, I literally have to plant my edamame on day 3 of the fall cycle. Otherwise, I won't get enough gold in order to be able to buy the wooden hoe in order to get the prize from the Strawberry Festival that lets me break the rock. So in the first winter season, I can get to level 37 of the dungeon. Like, it's... The min-maxing is cozy. All right, enjoy eating 999 mayonnaise. Like, me personally, I just like to fucking... I just like the vibe, bro. I don't mind spending 3 hours on this jump. Meanwhile, you're playing glorified Quap. Ad hominem. Oh. You don't have to play like that. You do if you're a streamer. Otherwise, people are going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? You didn't give anything to Elizabeth on day 3 of the banana dance. Don't you know now she's going to get married to Pierre and you've lost your chance to romance her forever? No! I forgot how to do this jump. Yep, I forgot how to do this jump. Chad, he's not going to play DD2. What's DD2? Darkest Dungeon 2? That shit's not happening. Dragon's Dogma? That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I thought about it. Reviews were good, but it seems like the PC gamers have decided that actually it's an affront to existence. Also, I'm a bit of a pocket watcher. I'll admit, if there's something I want to play to begin with, I'll play it no matter what. Case in point, day 17 of a difficult game about climbing. But if I'm on the fence about something, and then I see streamers playing it and their view count on day 1 is like 70% of what it normally is, it's unlikely to happen. What's wrong with Darkest Dungeon? Shit's too fucking hard. Brother, your view count right now? Yeah, but I like playing this game. Also, this shit is like, I could just Alt F4 out of it right now and nobody would cry for 10 years. If you play Dragon's Dogma 2 and then you beat the first boss and you're like, I don't know if I want to play this anymore. There'll be people haranguing me on the subreddit in 2037. They'll be like, I knew NL was cooked when he quit Dragon's Dogma 2 back when I was 14 years old. Like, you never live it down, man. You got to have a long-term view about stuff like this. You should go the other route and play Starfield. Nope. Nope. It's not going to happen either. Even less of a chance. Not going to happen. I forgot how to do the jump, bro. You gotta go diagonal jump. Step 1 is a swing and step 2 is the diagonal jump. You swing, get some swing momentum. Oh, man. You should finish dredge. Nope, not gonna happen. It's not going to happen. There we go. Just don't think about it so much. That was actually too good. I hit the damn wall. Hang on, DL Guiga, repeat that, please. Can I get repetition on this? DL Guiga has banter injection. Hey, NL, how do you make conversation with your childless friends since having a baby? You just send it. After you have a kid, your brain fundamentally changes. You can't be worried about bringing up your kids too much to your childless friends. If they get sick about hearing about your kid, well, then fucking what do they expect is the most important thing in your life? The onus is not on the parent to bring interesting things to the conversation. The onus is on the child-free friend to tell you about all the interesting stuff that they're doing in their life because they don't have a child. They keep asking me about Dune 2, though. They don't. You just have to accept the old we got. They just don't understand. People, without kids, they don't understand. They'll be like, "What the fuck? You haven't seen Dune 2 yet? It's been out for 3 weeks." Bitch, I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet. Whoa. You what? I said I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet. I think, hang on. Huge. I think I will get a chance to see Dune 2 this weekend, though, because my parents are here. If all the theaters in the city haven't replaced their Dune showings on Saturday with Ghostbusters 17, I may get a chance to see it this weekend. That's my dream, at least. Didn't you say that last week? Yeah, but then I got coronavirus, and I decided not to infect 200 people with it. Hero. I don't know if it's coronavirus. It might have been influenza type A. It was pretty bad, though. How have you avoided Oppenheimer spoilers this long? I maintain a wall in my brain. You could literally, like, spoil anything for me. I can read it and know that I know it, but then during the movie, just refuse to give my conscious brain access to the information. I got a brain wall. Exactly. Oh. I just set up a damn barrier. Surprise, he builds a bomb. See? I know that he builds a bomb. I'm just going to when I watch the movie, I'm going to choose to be surprised by that information. Guy who really wants the other scientists and engineers to be acknowledged for their labor. Excuse me, Oppie wasn't the only person who built the apocalypse machine, okay? Lots of people, some of whose names we know and some of whose names we don't, also contributed to building the doomsday machine. I know everybody loves a tour theory. A lot of labor went into building the human vaporizing bomb, okay? I just want to make sure everybody gets credit. Can I say something? Oppenheimer is a fucking funny name, dude. Does that ever happen in the movie? Does he ever introduce himself? And they're like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "My name is J. Robert Oppenheimer." And they're like, "Really?" "My name is Stan Smith." It does actually? Okay, dude, maybe I have seen it. Hey, Anel, I haven't found a sport that I've liked, but I've only tried gym class. I mean, not everybody is into sport to begin with. If you're looking for something fun to do that's also exercise, I could see sport being like intriguing you. As an only child, can I tell you, I was not a huge team sport Andy growing up, but I really liked individual sports. sports where only you are in charge of your training, your results, and your output. Like what? Like tennis? Tennis is a big one. Something you can practice by yourself. Also, like I wasn't into track and field in high school, but when I grew up, I was like, I think I hate running. And then I started running, and I'm like, what the hell? Running is goated. You literally just need shorts and shoes. As long as the weather's nice, you just go out, do 15 minutes today, do 20 minutes next week, do 25 minutes the week after that. Like, you just get in your own head, put some music on or something. Okay. You got a good grip there, brother? I don't know. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I still don't trust. I don't trust you. Grab and hold. Grab and hold. Release the space bar. Release the space bar. I don't trust it. I've lost confidence. I've become gun shy on this bit. Hold. There was some gun shyness there. Hey, Anel, what's your favorite game idea that you will never make? Any of them, but also, I know it sounds like I'm in the habit of just answering questions like laterally instead of the real answer. The real answer is I have no idea what is a good idea for a game. I trust good game designers to work it out because they're experts. I don't think a good game is like it's not the content of the game that makes it good, it's the feeling it generates when you're playing it. Like if you asked me like, 3 months ago, how do you feel about poker? I would have been like, I could take it or leave it. Bowatro takes the theme of poker and turns it into like something that's extremely compelling to play. So the answer is I don't really know. I'm genuinely not a power fantasy Andy. I don't want like that game where it's like you're like a modern soldier, but you go back to the medieval era and have to defend against a siege. Like it looks like an interesting concept, but unless the gameplay is good, I think it's going to be like a little honk shoe me. I'm more of like I don't know. Just it's all about the way that the mechanics work together for me. Hold. 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 How about right here? Maybe you do want to be a little bit more over, just in case. That's tough. I'm gonna go pee and then come back and play more. A difficult game. Okay, I'll be back in like a minute and a half. Hello. Difficult game. All right. Imagine if you could just swim to the right. Bro, you gotta get the climbing boots from the shopkeeper. It's so funny that there are people out there, and they're not wrong, I just disagree with them, that think that this is a fake game because it doesn't have shit like that. You're literally a man that can generate X amount of force. They're like, climb this mountain. That's the fucking game. They're like, no! There's not even shit that you can buy from the shopkeeper that can adjust the values of your strength and agility? Yeah, bro. It's called real life. They have invented one piece of IRL strength increasing garb. It's the belt. I don't really know how it works. But if you're gonna squat something heavy, you can put on like a WWE championship belt and it gives you an extra 50 pounds of strength. Hold. Hold. Makes you look cool as fuck. It's so true. Really completes the look of your head turning the color of a tomato. What was that? Oh, man. Would you ever go on Ninja Warrior? I don't think that's going to be a productive use of anybody's time. I'm very not agile. I'm like a... If I had to rate my climbing skill in particular from 1 to 10, it's literally like a 2. Even as a child, I wasn't getting across the monkey bars. I might have like 3 rungs in me and then I'm toast. That's a 1? I think a 1 is when you grab the handle and then the force causes your wrist to snap off. I think I'm 1 above that. How have you not gotten into powerlifting yet? I did! A lot of new heads don't know the story. I was out of shape in 2018. I said, you know what? I'm going to start lifting weights again. 2019. That whole year, I got into, I don't know what you would call it. Compound lifts, I guess. I wasn't really a power lifter, but I was squatting, deadlifting, overhead pressing, and bench pressing as the basis of my workouts, right? And I was eating like a like a lot of peanut butter. Like a lot of peanut butter. To the point where I got in shape, like I got muscular. I was probably like 205. And then that shit continued until March 2020. And you can probably figure out what happened after that, right? I tweeted like, hey, this COVID stuff is popping off. Maybe I'll take a week off from the gym. Did not work out again until like November 2022. But did not adjust my peanut butter consumption levels appropriately. Hold. 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 Not holdable, not holdable. It's crazy your head was like twice as big. It is pretty crazy. You're not wrong. It was like twice as big. Did you get chunky off chunky? Nah. I don't mind chunky, but I was on that Kraft Smooth train. Hold. Ooh. Oh, what do you eat, DL Guiga? Mama Liz's fucking peanut oil? No, there's a Chicago peanut butter brand called Carragher's. It was invented by Al Capone's own peanut monger in 1931. Chicago fucking ass. Trader Joe's mostly? We don't have fucking Trader Joe's here, bro. All we got is Walmart. It's tragic. Trader Joe's would pop off in Vancouver, but I kind of respect them for staying in their lane. You're right, DL Guiga, there was a fake one when you were here. It's called Pirate Joe's. It's on West 4th Avenue in sunny Kitsilano. I believe that Pirate Joe's got shut down by like a federal injunction maybe 3 or 4 years ago. A fan of yours father owned the Pirate Joe's store? That's crazy. I got nothing but respect for the Pirate Joe's store. Because, like, I don't know, isn't that business? People fucking love Trader Joe's. They're like, please come to Canada. Trader Joe's is like, no, we're busy fucking making Mama Liz's kicking cauliflower wings or something like that. They said, fuck it, we're going to start our own Trader Joe's. They're like, you can't do that. Watch me, bitch. Anyway, I guess they got them sued or whatever, but it's a damn tragedy. Whee. Canada needs that giant gas station with the 80 pumps. Is that Buc-ee's? We could use a Buc-ee's, bro. I mean, I don't know where they'd put it in Vancouver. Let's be honest. That's more of like an Abbotsford thing, but I don't think that there is a gas station in Canada with good food. Just in general, I think Canada kind of lacks the culture of like good, convenient food. I hate to say it. I got to give America their props. They're actually undefeated in like being able to get tasty food from almost any establishment. I mean, why the fuck should you be able to get tasty food at a gas station? And yet they've managed to make it happen. Like multiple times. There's Wawa, Buc-ee's, Sheetz, like it's crazy. Japan's way crazier. It is crazy. The convenience store food in Japan does go really hard. We don't have that in Canada. Like, if you go to a Canadian gas station, you're eating fucking dirt. Oh, let's go. Hold. They should study like why 7-Eleven in North America is so ass and 7-Eleven in Japan is so good. Why can't they just sell onigiri here? We got fucking rice. We got seaweed. Make it happen, bro. Why does it have to be like microwaved boiled pizza and shit like that? They got Oden in the damn store. Hold. Is this a holdable? I appear to be holding. Holy. They got a bubbling vat of fish broth with like sticks of real fish in it. Our 7-Elevens, I mean, as you can get taquitos. 2 p.m. angle jump, not a swing, please. Okay, what is 2 p.m. angle jump? Is that also known as the Chibli jump? I can't alt-tab. Take as many times as you need for me to be able to read it. Sorry, DL Guiga, not you. I'm talking about VIP Daniel. I get the idea is that you launch at 2 p.m. I guess that would be a Chibli jump. But I usually swing into the 2 p.m. jump. Are you telling me that that is fool's gold? Swingless? So just like down and up. Okay. I have, this is not fair. I have no confidence in it. I'm visualizing it and I'm like, there's no way this works. You have to at least put a little swing on it, right? You got to at least give it this first.